Hey guys, so looks like my video is still starting. Hey you guys. So one thing that I know parents have that they struggle with sometimes is really, how do I help my teen to start the thought process, or kind of, it's almost even relationship, right, with money, so that ultimately they can become financially independent. That's what we want for our kids. And not just that they become financially independent, but that they become financially successful and that they really thrive in life, because that's what we want for our kids. So I'm going to talk about 3 things that are really important when we're trying to set our teens, our youth up for really becoming financially independent in their future. And the first one that I want to talk about is it's so important that you set up a environment as the parent, as the guardian, as the one that your teens are looking up to. It's really important that you're set an environment where money is a safe conversation to have. It's not a taboo subject. There shouldn't be shame or embarrassment or anything else. And it really, if you can tackle that in a way that money is just a very normal thing to have a conversation about, you are going to directly alter the future relationship that they're going to have with their money, with their financial situation, and hopefully in a really positive way with other people they're in relation with in their future. So that's number one. The next thing is that really instilling in our teens the concept that money in and of itself is nothing more than a resource. And it's not the only resource that they have at their disposal. We introduce this concept to our teens as stewardship, right? And if we work with them on understanding that if you get the concept of stewardship right, if you do this well, that really is what leads to success in a lot of different areas of life. So understanding it in its simplest form is truly that it's just a resource that we have at our disposal. And then the last thing that I think is really important in ensuring that we're setting up teens for to become financially independent is being really transparent about conversations that when they're first starting out, it's likely not going to look like the same lifestyle that they're accustomed to living, right? Under our roof, in our house, where mom and dad or a parent or uncle or whoever really supports them and provides for them well, but also what cool opportunities that creates, what great things that they learn through that, and the fact that that situation is a temporary situation that we've all been in at some point in our lives. The problem is when we don't really have any conversation about that, we don't prepare our teens for that kind of shocking circumstance where they just can't afford everything they want all of a sudden, or just don't have everything handed to them, if that's the case that they've been raised in. That's when our teens don't put a lot of consideration for going into debt, just take out maybe more loans than what they need. So just being real with them about transparency about that situation, and that, it's everybody starts somewhere and builds from there. So it's a temporary situation that they're in. There's so much opportunity to gain from that, and just enjoy the ride of figuring out life and how that works and how it works best for them. So those are kind of those 3 topics that I wanted to talk about tonight. If you have any questions about that, navigating how maybe starting those conversations, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll definitely do anything I can to support you in helping your teen navigate these financial conversations, helping you navigate these conversations so that you can really support your teens in becoming those financially independent young adults that we really want them to be. So that's it. Have a great day.